Throughout the span of the history of the Jewish people, Torah study has been the ultimate key to Jewish survival. All Jews are required and obligated in one form or another to study and learn the Torah in order to keep the tradition vibrant and our unique way of life alive for this generation and all generations to come. Yet in recent years, a severe problem has emerged. Regular, everyday people are getting busier and busier. Life as we know it is getting hectic more than ever, and all signs indicate that it's only getting worse. Torah study is our lifeline, that we as Jews need to survive as Jews. We can let go of that lifeline. Even as other forces, sometimes just our normal daily activities pull us in all directions.
I'm just so busy. I tried learning after Shachrit in shul, but it didn't work out. My day is so hectic.
Because of my age and illness, I can't go to shiurim anymore.
I used to attend shiurim regularly, but since the accident, I'm stuck at home.
Thank God we have 8 children. But now I can't get out of the house anymore to listen to my favorite rabbi.
I just moved to Eretz Israel. And oh boy, do I miss those lectures from New York. I wish there was a way to be in 2 places at once.
What a complicated shiur. I wish there was a way for me to experience it again for a better understanding.
I wish there was more Torah being taught in my
community.
Life is so hectic that between work and being with the family and the emails and the phone calls and answering my voicemail, I just know when I can have time to learn Torah.
I have 5 children, and in between all my carpool driving and my regular errands and my appointment scheduling and my grocery shopping, I don't have time to be part of a regular class.
I was in the hospital for a long period of time, and during that downtime, the only thing to stare at basically was the television on the ceiling.
My schedule is extremely hectic, and it's not like I can set a time, I'm going to learn at 12 o'clock every day.
Torah Anytime films shiurim and posts it on the internet for people all over the world to be able to benefit from. We have over 100 different rebbeim right now speaking. We record about 45 to 55 shiurim per week.
We get over 3,000, 4,000 clicks daily, and those aren't just any clicks, those are unique visitors that come in on a daily basis.
Don't waste that night. The capacity of the room next to me where I gave my shiur tonight was, the capacity is about 400 people. Do you know how many people were in my shiur tonight? Close to 25,000 people came to my shiur tonight. Now what am I talking about? How did they fit here? Because, Baruch Hashem, hundreds of thousands of people in the Torah Anytime base medrash. And that is just absolutely amazing.
What a fabulous invention this is. Anytime you want to listen to Gemara, Chumash, Chasidus, women's programs, men's, Jewish history, Dikduk, in every language, Farsi, Russian, Hebrew, Yiddish, English.
To have a Russian language and the TorahAnytime.com, Russian-speaking rabbis, it's priceless.
Besides for places like Chicago and Florida and California, there's shiurim being filmed now in Eretz Yisrael. There's cameras being sent out in the near future to Mexico, to France.
Monsey, Passaic, Lakewood, of course Eretz Yisrael, South Africa, Australia.
All the places where there's a concentration of Jews in the world, where there's Torah being given, where there's shiurim being given by Rebbeim, there's going to be Torah anytime. We will be there with the camera recording.
I got calls from people, I'm not exaggerating, on farms, people driving taxis all over New York area and other parts of the country.
People just call them from Georgia, Atlanta, from Vienna, from Australia, and telling them how good their lectures are.
In Austria, in Germany, in Poland, in China, in Japan. I didn't even know there were Japanese Jews. I guess there are.
We've gotten many, many emails of Jews all around the world. The feedback that we've received from them is amazing. They listen to a shir, 4 or 5 times over because it really caught them and it really impacted them.
Shavua Tov, everyone. Rosh Chodesh Tov. Welcome to another edition of Saturday Night at the Kosher Movies.
Torah Anytime has a program called Saturday Night at the Kosher Movies. And what that is, they take a shir and they'll play it on Motzei Shabbos. They'll actually set up a large projector screen. They have about 250 to 400 people, depending on the week, coming down and watching it. They serve pizza, they serve soda, and it's a really fun time. It's a light atmosphere. Everybody's learning, everybody's enjoying. This has caught on and has been actually being done across the world. There's people doing it in Arizona. There's people doing it in Israel. There's people doing it in Canada, and it's really spreading and catching on. I spoke with a lady, and she's an aguna, and she's an aguna for 7 years. And in her words, what she has told me, that when she wants to break down crying, she listens to a shir from Torah Anytime, or something that she heard from one of the Rebbeim from Torah Anytime, has helped her immensely and tremendously.
Everybody gets excited about something, wants to give something to somebody else. And sometimes they give them a book, it's too hard to read, they don't get past the cover. And a person at a workstation can say, I want to show you something. And they give them a little taste of the beginning of a shur. Once they get the first little sip, so then they maybe stay around for a second story or something else. And next thing you know, they become a frequent visitor to that place. So it's a way of giving somebody else a tool to introduce a friend to Torah.
And people need to have it touch their souls and to be able to move them and to shake them and to really that the light bulb goes off in their head and says, wow, that's incredible. I can't wait to tell somebody. I can't wait to integrate that into my life. I can't wait to internalize that. Torah Anytime right now, we film around 50 shirim a week. In order to reach out to more people, and in order to grow, and in order to expand, we need more staff. Technology equals more shirim up faster, equals more people learning, simply put.
Everybody can't be every place at one time, but Torah Anytime allows people to taste and sip from shiurim that are happening in different boroughs, and people who are not in our area.
When there's a Nobel Prize in Shemayim in heaven given for people that stuck up and that did something for Hashem and that defended Judaism and worked to disseminate Judaism, Torah Anytime will get that Nobel Prize.
TorahAnytime.com. This now is bringing Torah to the masses all over the world. The people who I've come in contact regarding TorahAnytime.com are honorable people who really are sincere. The motives are in order to spread Torah, to have the schus of spreading Torah, and therefore I can only see good coming out of it. This is an opportunity to reach so many people, and therefore making it go a very long way. So the schus of $1, $5, $10, whatever it should be, is really multiplied many times over by the Torah and the Kedusha that is being spread.
Donate to any organization you want. It's wonderful, but it's a one-time donation. This is a donation not only lives on, but it multiplies more and more.
The growth of Torah study is the blood supply for the future of the Jewish people. And so I'm extremely happy and enthusiastic to support your wonderful project to reach Jews throughout the world, to teach them Torah, and to permit them to grow in the knowledge of Torah and the living of a Torah life.
What they do is that they travel literally throughout the United States to make sure that any shir that the speaker will allow to be taped or videoed will be made available to tens of thousands of people throughout the world. You have shiurim for beginners, you have shiurim for men, for women, for Ashkenazim, for Sephardim, Chassidish people. What a tremendous way to spread Torah.
They call it TAT, but I call it TNT. That's dynamite. This is dynamite.
With the proper manpower and the proper funding, there's no limit to what can be done. Every cent of your donation will be used for spreading Torah. To have a shiur in Queens, New York, that shiur is posted on the internet. 4.5 years from now, in Shanghai, there could be a Jew. He watches this shiur, and he is able to get a little iota of inspiration that might help him keep one more halacha or do one more mitzvah, and that's just one shiur. There's 50 shiurim being recorded a week.
All my friends are telling me, listen, go to TorahAnytime.com. I told them, get out of here with your rabbi talks. Until I myself went on this, I became so addicted. I just love Torah Anytime. I tell everybody about it.
Torah Anytime changed my life. I'm listening to it almost every week, and basically I try to not to miss any shiurim.
TorahAnytime.com. It's yeshiva at home. I'm sitting there on my computer instead of going on a chat room. I flip on, there's a rabbi in my house. It's homeschool, I'm telling you. I feel like I'm yeshiva. It's unbelievable.
I wish there was some way that I personally could thank those people who support Torah Anytime. It's brought so much more meaning to my day-to-day life.
Because I'm benefiting from this so greatly, I just want to thank anyone who's involved, especially those people who are sponsoring this program. You are doing a tremendous amount of good for everyone on every level, and I wish you all the brachas in the world.
I want to thank the Torah Anytime for providing global access to Jewish people who are interested and who are on the brink of, wanting to learn more, and making it possible for people to learn anywhere, anytime.
So this has been one of the biggest blessings in my life. After I came back from yeshiva in Israel, I was down in the dumps. And one of the things that really kept me going, especially in the summer, was going on TorahAnytime.com, downloading a shiur and watching it.
We actually get so many emails every single day. They're so thankful for what we do.
TorahAnytime.com. We're bringing Mashiach closer, one click at a time.